Welcome everyone. Today I'm joined by Rize from RezTalk Reviews. How are you doing today?
Well, I'm fine, hot, but I'm okay. And you?
Yeah, doing well. I'm very interested to get into this conversation. Obviously, you're a pretty prominent commenter and participant in chats and my channel for when we do live streams. So I really
Yes.
appreciate your support, and I've checked out a lot of your content as well. I followed your DC series that you've got going on. It's great. So
Thanks.
anyone on my channel, if you like DC, Rize is covering it on his channel. Every update, basically, he has a video about. So it's really great. So definitely check that out.
Yes. Thanks.
All right, so today we're just going to be going over some DC questions. Kind of, you'll get to know more of my DC taste because I haven't really, talked about that a lot on my channel. I do have some DC related videos, but I haven't really given much information as to what I like, what I don't like, that kind of thing. And then we'll kind of get to know what you like and don't like as well. And then we'll go into some more DCU specific questions with all the news that's going on and some rumors. So it's going to be very good because this is something I've always wanted to talk about. And of course, because I collaborate with Marvel Mad, he's like full on, like only
Marvel.
Marvel. He only really likes Batman. And even his Batman takes are kind of,
Yeah.
The new Robert Pattinson Batman. I've tried watching that Robert Pattinson one three times. First time I fell asleep because I was on holiday, couldn't stand it. Second one, I got about halfway through and the Riddler looked like stupid. Best thing about it was what's his name as Penguin. He was brilliant. And then I tried it for another third time, got about 10 minutes into it and I just had to switch it off again. I just can't. He's not Batman. He's not Batman.
they're divisive to say. And Rize knows what I'm talking about for those as well. So yeah, we'll get started then. So I'm going to start with, who was your favorite DC character?
It's Batman and Superman.
Nice.
I don't have a preference. It's them. And then other characters, and then Al Jordan.
Hal Jordan? Yeah.
Yeah, top three.
Nice. So my personal favorite's Batman. I don't have a huge DC comic collection, but I'd say maybe 80% of it is just Batman. So I love all the Batman comics, and yeah, he's just one of the best characters. For me, my top two favorite characters in anything are Spider-Man and Batman. So the two of them
Oh,
together, yeah, very nice.
okay.
What is your favorite Batman story?
Are we talking about movies or comics?
More comic side, yeah.
I think the last one, Killing Joke. Yes,
Oh,
Killing Joke.
nice. Yes.
Yeah, that
That's a
story is
masterpiece.
very dark, but yeah, it's a cool story. And I can't wait to see it in live action one
Yeah,
day, I hope.
yeah. I
That's
was actually a long time ago when I read it, and I was just blown away by it. I was like, how could they adapt this into a like its own movie, like
Yeah.
just that standalone? And I kind of came up with a concept, and I have no idea where it went, but yeah, that's one I really want to see adapted. Like the animated movie was garbage.
Don't
Yeah,
talk about that one.
yeah. So stay away from the animated movie if you haven't seen it. But
Specifically the Batman, Batgirl
no, okay.
situation.
Oh my
Yeah, no,
God. I don't know why they chose to do that. That makes no sense. But anyways,
I don't know.
we'll move past that. What is your favorite DC team?
Um, Team. When we talk about Team Justice League, Titans, stuff
Yeah,
like
like
this.
those kinds of teams, yeah.
Justice League still. Or the Trinity.
The Trinity, yeah.
Yeah, I love them.
I'm
And
so
you?
glad. I was gonna say Justice League too, and specifically, I guess, like there's so many different lineups, but for me, the ones that like I grew up with was the Justice League Unlimited one, because that
Same.
was the animated series that I watched when I was a kid. So like the only difference between, I guess, some of the more classic interpretations are Hawk Girl and John Stewart are
Uh,
on that lineup instead of someone like, I don't know,
Cyborg.
Cyborg. Who else are usually in? Oh, I know.
Thank you. Cyborg. Usually Martian Manhunter.
Right. And then it's Wally West in Unlimited,
Not
right?
yes.
Okay.
It's Wally, not Barry. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I really hope they bring Wally into the DCU too. I hope he's the main Flash, just as an aside from this question.
Right now, yes, I prefer.
Yeah. And with the white eyes. I hope it's the white eyes with the suit.
No, that's I don't know. I don't like the white eyes. It's for me. It's in live action. I don't think it will work. I don't know, but
Even though
nah.
Deadpool's done it well.
Yeah, Deadpool. But it's fun. Deadpool is it's different because the movie is different, funny, not too serious. So
I guess, yeah.
it's okay. But yeah,
All right, we'll move to the next one. What is your favorite DC movie?
wow. Favorite DC movie.
In recent years, there's not a lot to choose from that are very good.
I'm like, oh man, that's so. Man of Steel and Batman Begins. I don't know why,
Oh, okay.
but I love both movies for some reason.
Great. Yeah.
And you? You?
Mine, like my all-time favorite movie is The Dark Knight. So that's definitely one. But I also really like Batman v Superman.
Yeah, yeah. Batman v Superman, yes, the extended version, of course.
Yeah, Ultimate Cut.
Yeah. And Man of Steel for me, I don't know.
Yeah,
For me,
those are
this
great.
is the ultimate origin story, Man of Steel.
Yeah.
Cannot do better right now.
It's really great. I need to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a long time. I did a rewatch when Zack Snyder's Justice League came out.
Yeah.
I watched Man of Steel, BVS, and then I watched Zack Snyder's Justice League. I'm actually wearing a Zack Snyder's Justice League
Oh.
shirt for this. So,
Awesome.
yeah, Man of Steel's great. And you said Batman Begins?
Yeah.
Also really great. Like, that the way Gotham looked in that was so well done. Like, it's so dirty, it's so like gritty, especially the Narrows. They did that so well.
Yeah. I don't know the story, the way Bruce Wayne is, because I think we spent the first or the majority of the time with Bruce Wayne,
Yeah,
not Batman. I think. Yeah, that's why I love the movie.
yeah. The Nolan movies are so good. What is your favorite DC show?
I think right now or recent.
Just any, like, recent, previous, any show.
I think it's Gotham.
Gotham. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I love Gotham for some reason. And after that, I think it was 2 seasons of Arrow, and
Okay.
that's it. And you?
That's a tough one because like there's a few that I like Batman the Animated Series. I liked Watchmen, and
Yeah.
I did watch Gotham. I thought it was good for the first few seasons. I think, the last one and the one just before it ended, it kind of like it went down a little bit for me. But I did watch the whole thing. But yeah, I'd have to probably say Batman the Animated Series or Watchmen because those two are so good.
Batman animated series. I was young. I think it was in the 90s.
Yeah, 90s.
Oh, with my father. So special place, but not my favorite because I don't remember um, the episodes. So,
Okay.
but yeah.
I just remember being at a friend's house and he had, I think it was the Two-Face one, and I remember like it's like I just saw it, like it's stuck in my head for some reason, and I remember walking through a room and it was on the TV, and there's the episode where it's like Two-Face's origin, and Harvey Dent's sitting in a room and there's a lightning flash, and when the lightning
Okay.
flashes on him, you see It's like foreshadowing the
One
disfigurement.
part and then
Yeah.
you see the full face. Okay.
Like for a split second,
Wow.
you see the disfigured half on him when the lightning is on him. I remember seeing that so clearly.
Yeah. Back in the day, they were. I think it was a little bit dark
Yeah.
animated series, a serious one. So yeah, I remember that episode. But I think the episode that I remember, it was one with Robin, and I don't remember what happened in that one, but it's stuck in my mind seeing Robin doing something, and I was I don't know, I can't remember
Yeah.
very well.
There's so many episodes, like they kind of all blend together at some point if you haven't seen them for a while, just
And
because of
Holly, whew, when I was young, wow, that outfit.
I mean that's where she came from. That's like the first time she
Yes,
was in anything was that series. So
I
yeah,
was surprised.
she was a hit.
A little bit too sexual, I think the character, a little bit.
Yeah, always trying to
She was
please
doing
Joker.
she was doing some moves. We were like, that's
Yeah,
too.
in today's world that maybe wouldn't fly the same way.
No.
But yeah, I need to rewatch that because it's been a
Yeah,
long time and it's one of my favorites.
same.
So we've talked about your favorites for movies and shows, but what is your
Mhm.
least favorite movie or show?
Least favorite movies. The Flash.
The movie or the show?
The Flash, the movie.
Movie,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, no, that was horrible. Worst, I don't know. I think that's the worst movie of DC. I think
Really?
worst one. Yes,
Okay.
I don't see. Do we have a movie worse than The Flash?
I was gonna say Wonder Woman 1984 or Aquaman
Well,
2.
okay, yes, Aquaman 2 was bad, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like them, like the end with Aquaman. I think he said something and then he dropped the mic and walked.
Yeah, I'm Aquaman, and he goes whoa or something like that.
Yes,
It was
that
like
was my feeling with this movie. I was like, oh, you know what? Eh, Never mind. I was
it's
done.
just it felt like there was no plan in it. It was so weird. Black Manta was good, but it was like
Yeah,
he was possessed, so it wasn't the true Black Manta. And then the
yeah,
whole thing with Orm at the end getting possessed, and then it's like Arthur having to fight with Orm when everything seems like they won, and then they have to do another fight in that area. It
yeah.
felt like they were flip flopping so much. And then Wonder
Uh,
Woman, just
I
a
think
huge disappointment.
I think they cut a lot of stuff in the Aquaman movie too. I
Oh yeah,
think
definitely.
like maybe 1 hour. I
It
think
shows
change.
like
You
it's
you can see that a lot of stuff are missing from the movie. You can see that. You're
yeah.
like, well, okay, make no sense. And then they cut Mera, of course.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
was
know
barely in it.
why. Like I think maybe 5 minutes. I
Yeah,
think.
I'd say
Oh
so.
yeah.
She was
Wow.
there at when Arthur's sleeping on the throne. She
Yeah.
was there at the end. I think that's it.
Wow. But yeah, The Flash. I don't know for some reason I don't like The Flash. I will never watch that movie again.
Really.
I'm done. Yeah, I come into I can watch it. I think again, but not The Flash. I was so disappointed. And even though we did have a lot of potential with that movie, but
Oh yeah,
for some
definitely.
reason they fell off. I think the movie was in production for like 8 years or something.
Yeah,
I
they
can
went through
remember.
so many directors and writers, and it was just like shelved, not shelved, shelved, and it went through a whole process of trying to find the right person to do it. And
Wow. Like Blade, the Blade movie.
exactly, yeah. Like some movies, I don't understand why it takes so long. Like it's like The Flash, do Flashpoint type story. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Just do that. Where with Blade, you just need Mahershala Ali fighting vampires. That's it.
That's it.
That's
But
all
for
it
some
is.
reason, they are trying to do something. I don't know what. I don't know. It's so strange.
Yeah, the Flash, like I enjoyed it the first time I saw it. I thought it was okay, and then I think I was rewatching it with my dad, and he was like, "I don't know what you were thinking, but this is not great." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of seeing it now. I kind of agree."
Wow, no, even the first time I watched the movie, I was like, what's going on for some reason? And I don't know why they did not do a comic accurate Flashpoint, and that's it.
Yeah,
Maybe change a lot of stuff, maybe not the Aquaman versus Wonder Woman fight, but
yeah.
change something. I
Like you
don't
could
know.
have had Jeffrey Dean Morgan come in as Thomas Wayne Batman. You could have had Ray Fisher's Cyborg. You could have had, um, I don't know, like not Henry Cavill because they hated him
Yeah.
at that point, but you could have had the Superman in the Red Sun prison, whatever it was.
Oh, yeah. Even the 3D version of some type of Superman. I don't know, someone,
Yeah,
but they chose Supergirl.
yeah. She was. I thought she was good in it. It's
Yeah.
just they wasted her. They wasted her so much in it.
Like Batgirl, I think they waste the movie,
Yeah,
but yeah, DCU. Whew,
yeah.
that's
They went on a deep dive in quality. Like they were going somewhere with Snyder, and they just dove
yeah,
straight into the ground.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, I don't understand the decision making, especially with some of the projects they greenlit. Like they had New Gods, they had a Green Lantern movie, they had all that, and they just canceled it like as they were actually getting work on it.
Thought the Green Lantern was a TV series or something.
I
I
know at
think.
one point it was a movie, then they did a show with Alan Scott, Guy Gardner, and Jessica Cruz,
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
that got shelved, and I think it just kind of fell apart, and then James Gunn has picked it up into Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart.
yeah, I think Snyder wanted to do Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. I think the
Yeah,
movie. Yeah, so that's not really his idea. The Green Lanterns. And I don't talk about the old Guy Gardner that we have right now.
you don't like it?
No, he's too old. I
I can
wanted to
see that.
see Guy Gardner for 10 years, man, because I
I can
really
see that.
love
Yeah.
the Green Lanterns. But old Jordan, old Gardner, that's so strange.
I think it's going to be pretty similar with Hal Jordan by the sounds of it, with him being
Yeah,
in his what 40s. I think they're trying to get for him.
like between mid 40s to 50, something
Yeah.
like that.
So it doesn't seem like we're going to have him for a long time. It's probably going to focus on John, which isn't terrible. It's just I'd like to see Hal with the Justice League and all of them for a while, and it seems like John is going to be the primary Green Lantern, depending on what happens with Lanterns.
So it's almost like you want to have Justice League Unlimited live action.
By the looks of it, so far, yeah.
Yeah, that's I think that's the idea.
Or Justice League International, either one.
Yeah, we will start with international first and then unlimited. I think
I could
that's
see that, yeah, because right now it's like the international team is under Max Lord's leadership. They're like the more business superheroes, like kind of like the boys in that way. They're kind of like they're working for the businessmen doing this thing, and then they'll eventually evolve into their own team, being like the unlimited type team. That's how I see it turning out.
But I'm curious to know how Guy Gardner works with Maxwell Lord. That's I
Yeah.
really want to know. I need to know why.
How
That's
did
so
he
strange.
contact a Green Lantern from
Yeah,
space to work for him?
hopefully that's not the whole corpse because that will be a little bit. I don't know. That's strange, but I don't know. I need to know now, really, because I'm confused. And yeah, like I said, why old Guy Gardner? Why?
Yeah.
That's I don't know. That's so strange.
I
But
wonder
let's
if.
talk about DCU now.
Okay.
I'm excited to
Yeah,
talk
let's
about
get to it.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
no, no problem. So, what's your most anticipated DCU project as of what they've announced so far?
Lanterns.
Lanterns.
Of course.
Yeah. If you don't know his channel, like he's got a series with the Road to Lanterns that he's
Yeah.
covering. So yeah, it's been great so far.
Yes. Thanks. And you? Superman, I think.
I'm curious about Superman, but I want to know what they're doing with Batman. I really want to know what they're doing with Brave and the Bold and what that could be leading to, because it looks like it's Bruce and Damian.
Mm-hmm.
But are they doing Ra's al Ghul? Are they doing Talia al Ghul? Are they going a more fantastical side, or are they sticking to a more kind of grounded Batman? That's what I want to know from that.
I think it will have a fantastic
Yeah.
Batman.
I hope that's
Because
what
we
they
already
do.
have the Batman, so we cannot do same Batman twice.
Yeah.
Two universe, no. So I think we'll have something. Maybe we will have Mr. Freeze, a true Mr. Freeze.
I hope either that or Clayface. I hope we see a Clayface in some way. I don't know how he'd work in that kind of movie, but I hope eventually he gets to that point where you get villains like Killer Croc and Clayface and I don't know, what's another fantastical Batman villain? Like Man-Bat or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's for Batman and Robin movie, and Clayface actor with the Batman. I think because we do have I think two different Clayface in DC. I think we have the actor, pure actor, a serial killer, and then we have the how we call it, meta-human Clayface. So
Yeah, because the one that's in Batman Caped Crusader is like the first Clayface. That's like the first iteration of him.
The serial killer
Yeah,
Clayface.
with the disfigured face and the like bandana covering his mouth, that kind of thing, and the hat. That was his first look. So, I don't think that was the actor one though. But traditionally, like the giant mud monster, that's the actor. So I hope we get that in some way.
Batman and Robin. So I think it's Brave and Bold, and I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, we will have Nightwing in it.
Yeah, because the Bat family
reference.
has to be in it.
Yes, we need to have Red Hood. Maybe not right now, Red Hood, but we need to see the suit of Nightwing somewhere. Like, would you prefer to have a TV series with Nightwing or a movie?
I mean, by the looks of it, with them doing Teen Titans, I think Nightwing will be in that movie.
Yeah. Okay.
I know they were developing a Nightwing movie at some point, right?
Yes, I can't remember the director.
Is
I
it
forgot the name.
I can see him, but I can't think of his name. He's been in a lot of things, like more smaller scale movies, though.
He really wanted to do that movie.
Dylan O'Brien, that's who it was.
Okay, yes. So that's the actor.
Yeah.
But the director.
Oh,
Adam
McKay?
Yes. Okay, I think that's yes. That's
he did
him.
he did Step Brothers?
I can't remember.
I am pretty sure he was the one that he wrote several drafts of that movie.
Yes.
And DC and Warner Brothers said no.
For some reason, yeah, multiple times. So that's strange.
Oh yeah. Warner Brothers doing that. That's like a huge surprise. Like, makes no sense why they would say no. But yeah, I hope the Bat family is in that, because if Damian's already there, then you have to have Dick, you have to have Tim, you have to have Jason.
Yes.
And
Barbara too.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe she's already Oracle, or she's still a Batgirl. But
Maybe
she has to be there in
not
some way.
somehow, hopefully. Maybe she can be the commissioner, maybe, to change something.
True. Maybe Gordon's retired.
Yes. That would be interesting to see her at first as the commissioner and then Batgirl. That would be...
Yeah, that'd be an interesting switch.
Yeah, why not?
Now, like, Bruce has been working with Jim and then Barbara, kind of coordinating in Gotham. That would be cool.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And then the other project, we have Supergirl.
That's right, yeah.
For Millie Alcock, can I wait to see it? Just for her. I think I cast her the first time I saw her on House of the Dragon. I was like, Supergirl
Oh,
for some
okay.
reason. So I don't know why I was like, oh, she's like a Supergirl to me. And then
I guess
yes,
it
she
worked
was
out.
casted. I'm happy.
I haven't seen
But
her in anything, so I can't really form an opinion on how she'd do, but by the sounds of everyone else's reaction, it seems like she could do a really great job.
very charismatic actress. Yes. So I'm all for it. But I don't know the story of Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't read
So
it, so I don't know what to expect. I might get it before it comes out. Try to,
yes, I'm like, maybe I need to read it before the movie, or maybe I don't know. We'll see. But I will
yeah.
try.
Yeah, those are
But
great though. I think the one that is the most random to me is Waller, because
yeah,
that seems like such a very specific, and seems like you can't really do a whole lot with that. Um,
yeah.
like
One
she can bring
season.
in characters, but I don't know, like you can't really, like she's not going to be saving the world as herself.
Yeah.
She's going to be getting other people involved in forming maybe another Suicide Squad, another team of some kind to kind of go out.
Sinister something. No, not Sinister Six. That's Marvel, I think.
Yeah,
No.
that's Spider-Man's villain.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Sinister something. I can't remember. But one season. That's it. Because I don't see why we need to have a Water series. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then we have Peacemaker season 2. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'm not hype. I'm not interested. I don't know for you, but for me, Peacemaker, that's yeah.
I
I don't know.
watched the first 2 episodes and I just couldn't get into it. So
First three, I
3,
was like,
okay.
okay, and then I was like, you okay, okay, all right. I
Yeah,
give up.
I couldn't get into it. It's just I don't know if it's like kind of it's not really like James Gunn like overtaking like his humor into it. Like sure that's a huge part of it is just them making stupid jokes the whole time. But I just wasn't connecting with the character enough to really care about watching the rest of the show.
Yeah,
So that
and
was the
then
issue with me.
the costumes are a little bit cosplayish, a little bit.
Yeah, I can
I
see
don't
that.
know. That's not no, that's not my thing.
It seems like he's getting an
So
upgrade though in season 2.
yeah, I think it's the Injustice costume. I
Injustice,
think.
okay.
Yeah, yes. But that's not. I don't care about the project. Seriously, I'm like, all right, okay. But even on my channel, I don't talk about Peacemaker,
Yeah.
so it's almost like the project does not exist for me. So
All right. Next question. With the current news and reveals surrounding Superman, are you excited for it at all? And what specifically are you excited for?
I don't know. Seriously, I'm curious about the movie. But the story is strange. I think someone leaked the story.
They
Um,
leaked the whole thing?
yeah,
Okay, I
even
hadn't
with
seen that.
Ultraman and Lex Luthor and stuff. I don't know, but
Oh, okay, yeah. I think I did see something about Ultraman.
I think this is not the full story, but I think we are very close from that. When you watch some photos, it's pretty much like the leak. That's the same thing. So I'm like, okay, I'll see. But hopefully the movie will be great. That's
Yeah.
my only hope is that we did. We need to see. I don't know, a 7 out of 10 movie, not a 5,
Yeah.
because I don't want them to cancel the universe.
Yeah, because
Because
Superman's the one that if it kicks it off and it flops, then the universe is in jeopardy.
yeah, if Superman fails, I think we are done. But I don't know. I want to see the movie because I love Superman, so I will not be like, I'm not gonna watch it. I need to see the movie
Yeah.
and the acting, David Cornswet, and the whole casting, and even the way James Gunn will direct the movie. I need to see it.
Yeah.
I need to see it, and I need to see the tone of the universe.
Yeah,
I
for
don't,
sure.
so I'm confused. I don't want to have a Peacemaker, 3 panels. I don't know.
Talking about farts and dicks and
Yeah,
stuff like
oh,
that. I don't think they're gonna do that, but
I
you never know with James
imagine
Gunn.
Guy Gardner will be a lot will be funny, but I don't want Guy Gardner to act like Peacemaker.
No, I don't think he will. I think he's gonna be the one that you're supposed to hate. He's like a dick to Superman. I think he's gonna be the one that's like he's so like egocentric, like he's like the big hero in his mind, and then you're just meant to hate him. I think that's the role he plays.
He and Hawkgirl, I think they will be corporate. I think with Superman.
Yeah.
I think they will act a little bit like you're not a professional or you're a kid or
Leave
something.
it to the big guys, like that kind of thing.
Yes, I think they will talk to him like a kid or something.
Yeah.
I think. But I cannot wait to see that the dynamic between the three. But I think they do have another character.
Mr. Terrific is in there too.
Yes, but I think Terrific will be a friend. But I think the
Okay.
first 5 minutes it will be a little bit tough with the character. And I think he will like Superman the first. The first guy that will like Superman, I think it's Mr. Terrific. Then Hawkgirl, and then at the end, Guy Gardner. But I don't know all
I could see
the
that.
other characters. So I
Yeah,
don't know.
and then they're shooting at the is it the Metro in is it Cleveland or Chicago? The building that inspired the Hall of Justice. That's where they're shooting now.
I think they are no longer in Cleveland, I think, but I can't remember the city. But yes, I think they are starting to film the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, which
Like
that's gonna be cool to see finally in the movies. Is like a true Hall of Justice.
I think it will be a Corp or Tech Hall of Justice. I think.
Oh, if
something
they
like
put
that.
his name on that building, I'm gonna be disappointed.
I think probably.
I mean, I
This
could
one-
see it happening. It makes sense if that's where the league is and he runs them, but that would be something. That would be a choice for James Gunn to put that name front and center on the building.
So, Law Tech, the Hall of Justice.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. But I think it will be like a hero for the people, and then throughout the movie, I think it will be a bad guy, Maxwell Lord. I think this guy will end the movie. How can I say it? I think it will be a fake good guy. For the
I could
movie.
see that, yeah.
Almost like Maxwell Lord in the movie Wonder Woman 84.
Oh, he was terrible in that.
So I think you will have some type of story, a similar story, I think.
Yeah.
But we will see.
I could see him maybe being not like the villain, but I could see him being a problem for them over multiple projects, because I think for this one they're focusing mainly on Lex doing something, and then like you said, Ultraman, or is it the engineers also with them? So kind of building up the authority at the same time. And I could see Lord kind of being like, he's always in their back trying to, control things, what's going on with the superheroes across multiple projects, and then eventually they break free of his grip. And then maybe they upgrade to the Watchtower. Maybe that's how they leave the Hall of Justice and we're done with you. We're going to move to the Watchtower, and this is where we operate on our own.
You're agreeing with me that it will be Law Tech, Hall of Justice, and then the
If that's what
Watchtower
they
at
do,
the
then I could see them evolving to the Watchtower. Yeah.
end. Okay, all right.
Yeah, but I'm
love
looking
the
forward to seeing what the movie's like. I think it's definitely got a lot riding on it. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when we get that trailer, what the initial reaction is going to be. Because that could be very divisive based off just the suit reactions alone. Like, there's a lot of divisive
tone.
reactions.
Specifically the tone, because the first trailer of Man of Steel, wow.
Yeah,
Beauty.
that first trailer was incredible.
Beauty, the music,
Yeah,
wow.
the visuals.
For me, that's the best. Even the trailer of Man of Steel were godlike for me.
Yeah.
Even the Snyderverse, the true Snyderverse.
True one, yeah.
Yeah, because only 3 movies, not
Yeah.
well, maybe
4 if you count Wonder Woman.
4. Yeah, 4. But and then Aquaman. Even Aquaman is not Snyderverse.
Yeah, because they reference like the Justice League Steppenwolf in that, so it's after Joss Whedon took over.
Yeah. So it's half Snyderverse because normally the end with the Justice League in the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's half. But yeah, I don't know the music. I don't know. I don't know if the guy. I don't know the guy that do the music for the movie Superman.
Hans Zimmer?
I've never heard. I never. No, the movie Superman, James Gunn Superman.
Oh, James. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same one that did the Suicide Squad, because he seems to be sticking with him lately. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's him.
I don't remember.
I don't remember the name either, but
Yeah,
it's
the
probably
music.
going to be him.
Hans Zimmer is.
Hans Zimmer's a god for cinema or like composing film scores, like The Dark Knight, like perfect.
Yeah, this guy is even Junkie XL. I think it's
Yeah,
him.
he's a protege of Hans Zimmer, so he's kind of
Yeah.
carried on like certain tones that Hans Zimmer does in his music. Same kind of, you can listen to a Hans Zimmer score and a Junkie XL one, and you can see the similarities in them because Hans trained him. So
Oh,
yeah, because they collaborated on BVS,
yeah.
and then that pushed him into doing Zack Snyder's Justice League on his own.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought the sound in Justice League they were okay, not godlike, but okay.
I like the
But,
theme for Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Yeah, not godlike, but still, I don't know, still awesome.
Yeah.
But Man of Steel,
Yeah, that
that's-
score. Flight. The one track that always gives me goosebumps is Flight. When it's his first flight and he's walking out of the ship and then he has the fist on the ground and he just jumps up. That scene
yeah,
always gives me goosebumps.
yo, man. So I don't know for the guy of the Superman movie, but hopefully, I don't want to have some. I don't know how do you say commercial music in the movie. I don't want to hear Nicki Minaj with Superman walking somewhere. That would be so. What?
I mean, with James Gunn and he pulls real music into his movies, he might,
Yeah.
but I'd expect it to be more of like I don't know, like an 80s or 90s music if he wanted to. Because with the Guardians movies, that's what he kind of leaned into. Even for the Suicide Squad, I think he had a couple 80s or 90s tracks in there.
Yes, but it's okay for the Suicide Squad. I think it's
Yeah.
perfect. But Superman, I don't know. That's I'm trying to think about some I don't know, 90s music with Superman or Clark Kent doing something.
He's probably going to be
And
walking to the Daily Planet, playing something
Yeah.
in his earbuds or whatever kind of
Maybe,
thing they have, or on a radio or somewhere like that.
hopefully for like 15 seconds, not
Yeah.
2 minutes. I don't know. But yeah, I think I don't know. I'm afraid of the music for some reason. I don't know why. Because the music set the tone a little bit.
Yeah.
So we have to pick the music wisely, specifically for a Superman movie. Superman is serious for me, but I don't want them to. I don't want to be like, what's that music for the scene? I don't know. So, I'm afraid.
Are you more on the, like, you want a lighthearted Superman? Do you want a more darker one, or do you want a clear mix between the two?
Right now, lighthearted. I don't want to have another Man of Steel, even though my favorite Superman is Henry Cavill. But
Yeah.
I don't want to have the same Superman. I don't want the David Concept to do the exact same thing. I want this Superman to be his own Superman.
Right. Yeah.
And honestly, I don't see a dark. Maybe the fight against Ultraman will be a little bit dark, but I don't think the character. We don't need to have the same guy. I think I need lighthearted Superman right now.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but that's me.
I think that's what he'll go with too, based off how he's described it and the direction he's choosing to go. Is like, this is the true Superman, the symbol of hope. Obviously, he's inspired by the Christopher Reeve one, and he was just lighthearted in that too. So I could see it being similar to Christopher Reeve, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's something eventually where he does snap, like at some point. Maybe Lois is threatened, maybe his parents are threatened in some way and he snaps for a little bit. But I think for the most part, he's going to be that lighthearted symbol of hope.
Hopefully, I want some light-hearted Superman right now.
Yeah.
And like my adventure with Superman.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's a young Superman, 22-year-old Superman, I think.
Oh, really?
The anime. Yes, 22. So
I guess that makes sense if he's an intern in the first season. That makes sense.
yeah. So we need something like this a little bit. I don't know. I want to have an immature Superman, but how could I say it? I want a naive Superman at the same time. And then at the end of the movie, he realized that he needs to be a little bit serious, depending on the situation.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want him to progress in the movie and then becoming a true Superman, if you want. But yeah,
Like
that's my hope.
I think we'll see him. We'll see him. Obviously, there's the photos of him stopping the train. There was another one. I think he was holding like something up. He was holding.
Yeah.
Was it like a building or like something fell off a building or something?
I think, maybe the Daily Planet, maybe.
Oh
something.
yeah.
I don't
Okay.
know.
I think that's what it was.
Probably. Because
Yeah, but I think we'll see him save cats out of trees and that
Yeah.
sort of thing. Like, here you go, fellow citizen. Like, have a great day. Like that kind of thing. Yeah. Like that kind of classic Superman. I think we'll get some of that in this.
I can see him taking pictures, selfies,
Yeah.
kissing babies.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think Gunn will really lean into that.
Yeah, hopefully it will not be too cheesy, too.
True.
Yeah, I want something to be well balanced. So
Yeah. Like it has to
because
make
we know-
sense.
We know that the fans of the Man of Steel movie will be like, "Oh, that's too soft," or
Yeah, the
we need
people
to
that
have
are
a-
full on like Snyder lovers and they're like, yeah, this or nothing. Like they want all full on dark Superman or nothing.
yeah,
That's spiraled out of control.
yeah, unfortunately.
All right. What direction do you think the DCU should go in? So like what do you think they should lead to in terms of the story, the overall story?
I think first chapter is what's the name of the first chapter?
First one was Gods and Monsters.
Wow, that's tough to say. I don't know.
Because if they do it like the MCU, each chapter should be they're progressively getting towards the bigger threat at the end.
Yeah.
So what do you see the overall story being that gets that overall threat to come into it and be that presence at the end of it?
I don't know. I think we will have Brainiac for some reason.
Yeah, I could see him coming in.
I can see Brainiac the first. Thanos.
Yeah.
But Brainiac. I don't know why. I feel Brainiac. Maybe in the Supergirl movie, something will happen with Brainiac at the end of the movie. I can imagine something. Maybe she did something in some fortress somewhere and then activate Brainiac without doing. I don't know.
Or Brainiac destroyed Krypton.
Yeah, maybe, but no, I don't think. I don't know. But I think Brainiac will be the first big villain of the DCU.
Okay.
And you?
I really hope I hope like if we're going like the structure of the Avengers movies, I hope they start with something like the Legion of Doom. You get like some kind of the complete opposite of the Justice League, and that's what they have to deal with for their first go around as the team. And then progressively, I think they're going to lean into something more like the Anti-Monitor or something like that towards the end.
No. For me, Legion of Doom, Chapter 2.
Chapter 2?
Because you have to you have to create the Justice League at the end, the true Justice League, at the end of the first chapter.
Yeah.
Against Brainiac. And then first, I don't know, movie with Legion of Doom, I think. Oh, they will build something to trust the Legion of Doom, but not Legion of Doom and then Brainiac. That's, I don't know.
I just see them fighting the more like the Legion of Doom is kind of considered the smaller scale villains compared to people like Darkseid or Brainiac or the Anti Monitor or like any of those kinds of big level villains. Just personally, I think they'd go with the more like polar opposites of the Justice League, like deal with basically themselves and then try to become like, okay, I can't be like them. I have to be the symbol that they kind of tried to tarnish or something like that. And then, build from there in their own relationship as a team.
I don't know why I want them to fight Brainiac and then Legion of Doom. For me, I don't know. I don't. Yeah, maybe that's the same. We have the same idea, but not the same order.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm like, maybe they think that they are, I don't know, a great team, and then we have the Legion of Doom, and then they think that they are easy because they are human, like them, and then they get their asses kicked, and then they are, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. That's the way I will do it. I want them to be delusional about their powers and stuff, and then get their ass kicked. Like Zemo.
Yeah.
Uh,
In Civil War.
yeah, I want that type of story, but with the Legion of Doom after Brainiac.
That would be cool. Yeah, I can see that now.
Yes, and of course the leader of the Legion, Lex Luthor, of
Yep,
course.
you've got him already. So he's got to be the one assembling all the villains as they appear. He's got to be pulling them
Yeah.
aside and saying, "You want revenge on this guy? Come join me. I've got revenge on this guy too."
Yes, I want that type of Lex Luthor. Like, I don't know if you saw Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earth Part 3.
I didn't watch those. No.
The Lex Luthor in this, I can imagine him, Nicholas Hoult doing that Lex Luthor. I don't know, he's dressed like army guy, old black. I love Lex Luthor. I don't know why I love this Lex Luthor because I think Nicholas Hoult can do that. I want the
And we've got to
military
get
Lex
him
Luthor.
in the power suit too. He's got to wear the full power suit in the Legion of Doom. They got to build up to that at some point. Like it's too iconic for the character to not do it, I feel.
Maybe in Superman 2. I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe.
The suit. Chapter, no, no. Yeah, maybe in the movie Legion of Doom. But I don't know. I want Lex Luthor to stay long in this universe. I want this guy to die in chapter 4 or something, but
Yeah.
we need to have a comic book accurate Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
I don't
Like
know.
start him up as the crazy business guy that's a
Yes.
genius, but he's got that edge to him, and then have him become like not really a super villain, but he's more powerful when he gets the suit and he has the help of other villains and stuff like that.
Maybe we can have Justice League Dark Side War with
Oh,
Lex
that would
Luthor.
be awesome.
That's my thinking. Brainiac, Legion of Doom, Super Lex with the suit, and then Lex Luthor, Superman, fake Superman with
Yeah.
the suit, and then Dark Side War. But that's
Oh.
chapter 5. That's 10 years, man.
I really hope they do something. Like I said Anti-Monitor because I could see James Gunn doing something like a Crisis on Infinite Earths event towards the end.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that would also be a good way, like for like at the end when they want to reboot and everything. But
Yeah,
I really want to see Darkseid and the New Gods, like the New Gods characters with the Justice League. I think
Yeah.
that would be really cool, especially if Darkseid War was the end. You get the New Gods working with the Justice League. You get Grail, you get Darkseid, and you get all of that.
I think that's my favorite comic book, recent favorite comic book, Dark Side War. War. That's for me. I think it was drawn by Jim Lee, and I don't remember who was the writer. Jeff Jones, I think. I can't remember.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you can't
I love
deny
him.
he's written some of the best stories, but he is kind of
I
a
love him for the Green Lanterns Rebirth,
yeah.
but the guy. Wow.
He's
That's another story.
yeah, it's difficult because he's done a lot of really great stories in the comics. It's just he's not a great guy apparently with Snyder and just
Yeah,
WB.
yeah, that's too bad.
Is there a specific event other than Darkseid War, like just for like one movie for one character or across multiple that you'd want to see be adapted into the DCU?
Maybe Sinestro War
Sinestro War?
with
Okay,
with the Green Lanterns, but
that'd be cool.
yeah,
Or Blackest Night?
Blackest Night. That's the end of a universe for me. Blackest Night. That's like chapter 8.
Oh, okay.
That's too far, and then we have old Al Jordan, so that's so I don't know.
I guess, yeah.
So Sinestro War, yeah, something like that. And you?
I'm not too sure. I'd say Kingdom Come would be one you'd do after everything. I'd say that's kind of like an epilogue to that universe, even though it's kind of like an Elseworld story.
Yeah.
But I could see them doing something like that with the older heroes towards the end. For one character, though, I'd say I'd probably want like a Batman Superman team up movie with them tackling Lex, and then like I don't know if you've read the Superman and Batman series, but there's a part where there's like a kryptonite asteroid heading for Earth, and Lex is blaming Superman for it, and he hires different heroes and villains to hunt them to like take
Oh,
them down. And Lex is like the big villain in that. I'd really like to see that adapted.
but maybe that story. I don't know. I don't know, but I think the DCU is a reverse Kingdom Come story. So uh, I think that's the theory of. I think I can't remember the channel. Boba Talks. He said that it's almost like the DCU is the reverse Kingdom Come. So I cannot wait to see the similarities, but reverse. But I think we will start with some low tech leagues. I don't know, but I cannot wait to see the universe. I'm
Yeah,
curious, but I don't like some choice, some casting. I'm like, oh, I
yeah,
don't get it because James Gunn do cast friends and brother. I don't know why.
yeah. His brother's in a lot of things already, and
Maxwell Lord. Wow, that's for me. That's so strange.
yeah, that's gonna be an adjustment when we see him. It's gonna be like that does not look like Maxwell Lord, unless they do something different with him. But it's gonna be quite the adjustment, I'd say.
Hopefully, he will wish something and will change his face. I don't know, but it's
Yeah.
strange.
What's a DC character who has never been in a movie or show that you'd like to see get their own project in the DCU?
Martian Manhunter.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Would you give them a movie or show?
a show at
Yeah.
first. I think yeah, the Martian and Green Arrow.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Like a team up
and
with Black Canary or just on his own?
oh yes, I want Black Canary. I want the team Arsenal. Everybody.
That'd be
Yes,
great.
Green Arrow. I think yeah. And you?
I want a New Gods movie. I was like, I was all in that when that was being developed, and they were like, they weren't like shooting it yet, but they were writing it. They had some concept, and then they shut it down. And I just want to see those characters on the screen. That's how I think they should introduce Darkseid. Is like there's this conflict going on elsewhere with New Genesis and Apocalypse,
Yeah.
and these heroes are dealing with him, and something happens where Darkseid's like he's found like, oh, the anti-life equation's out there, I'm gonna go over there, and the new gods have to come to Earth and tell these heroes, this guy's coming for you, we need to protect this, and you need to get ready because he's coming and he's a big deal.
I forgot the character. We have Barda and Scott Free, but I forgot the name.
Mr. Miracle.
Yes. Oh, I can see a full movie with this guy trying to escape New Genesis. Okay.
Or you get Orion. You can get Big Barda, Mr. Miracle. What's the guy? He's basically like the Human Torch. Light Ray or something like that.
Oh, yes. I think we need Orion to go see. You need to go. I think we did have some chapter with him and Wonder Woman and Mr. What's the name again?
Mr. Miracle.
Mr. Miracle. I don't know if he talked to Superman, maybe with Barda, of course, always.
Yeah.
And I love the idea. First movie with him, and then maybe something with Darkseid at the end. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I
But
think
we can have the Green Lanterns interact with the new.
that's true. Yeah.
The new gods.
Even are they Thanagarians, like the Hawkman, Hawkgirl? You could have them interact with them too.
Full movie with them, the Thanagarian, a full movie. Maybe a series can do it, I think. But the movie, I love them. I love these characters. I think we need to have some live action stuff. Oh wow, Thanagarian, Green Lanterns, New Gods. Wow, this is so big for me. We have so many great characters.
Yeah.
And we need to see them somehow, someday, hopefully.
Yeah. I really want to see the New Gods in Justice League together. That's that's my number one thing because I love the New Gods stories. So I really want to see them build up Darkseid and have him become a threat later on for all the heroes.
That's Justice League 2 or 3, 2 or even 4, Justice League 4, no?
They could even split that into like 2 parts, I think, for movies. They could split that into multiple movies.
First one with Mr. Scott Free. I call him Scott Free because that's another name I think he chose. And then Balda, and then, Justice League 4, we have Darkseid.
Yeah.
Wow. Cannot wait to see him. But that will be like 50 years old, I think, or something. But
it'll definitely take time because that's when you build up. You don't just jump right into that. That's when you have to build. But yeah, I'm very curious to see if if they follow the MCU, they stick with one villain, or maybe they tackle like multiple at the same time. That would be really interesting to see.
So first Brainiac, for me, second Legion of Doom, third villain maybe Lex Luthor again with the suit, or maybe I was talking about the evil version of those Justice League, Earth 3.
Oh, with like Owlman and I forgot their team.
Them. The name, it's not the Justice League, but I forgot the name.
Try to find it. Crime Syndicate?
The Crime Syndicate. I love the name. For some reason, I love the name. I can see maybe Justice League 2 or 3 with the Crime Syndicate. And then at the end, we have Barda and stuff on New Genesis. And then we have a movie, a New Gods movie. And then we
Darkseid War.
Yes. I think that's the correct direction and the best one. So, wow, why not?
Yeah.
But the Crime Syndicate, right after the Legion of Doom, that would be something. But that would be like 40, 45.
Hey, you're never too old to enjoy it.
Wow.
Fun for all ages.
Yes. Hopefully, the Superman movie will be awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Like I said, there's 6 or 7 out of 10. Pretty much everybody loved the movie. I think will be good, but I don't want to have a split fandom again. I'm tired of seeing, yes, I prefer Man of Steel and that's it. I prefer the new Superman. I want to have, I don't know.
Like have them all come together and like love
almost.
DC for like all at once instead of I only like
Yes.
Snyder. I only like the CW stuff. I don't like any of the others, like that kind of thing. Would you like to have the Justice League and the JSA in the DCU at the same time, or would you rather Justice League and then transition into the JSA at some point?
I think we can have both, but I think some fans will be like, "Oh, I'm confused. I don't get it. JSA, Justice League. What's the
Yeah, I could see
difference?"
that.
So, like I said, I don't want to have a split fandom. So, I don't want some fans to use the JSA to attack James Gunn on that decision. So, one Justice League. But I think we will start with some type of JSA Justice League. That's my opinion.
And
Maybe
then
we'll have Lord Maxwell Lord Justice League and the Justice League at the same time, and then they will become one at the end.
okay.
So that's yeah.
All right.
Uh,
What's an obscure DC character that you'd like to see get like a spotlight in this universe?
Obscure
Yeah.
villain or hero or whatever.
Anyone.
John Constantine.
Oh, that would be really good. Like
Yes.
Justice League Dark.
Yes. A movie or a series, whatever. Not Keanu Reeves, Constantine. I want to have the blonde, the John, the normal comic book accurate. Uh, Matt Smith from House of the Dragon.
Okay.
Because that's my fan casting.
I could kind of see that.
Yes. Yes. Justice John Constantine, yes. And Justice League Dark. Why not? Why
That'd be
not?
cool. Yeah. Personally,
And
I don't know who I'd choose because there's so many obscure characters. Like obviously Batman, Superman, they're always at the head of DC and all those. But there's so many that have never like been in any like movie or show that like there's so many to choose from for that.
yes, that's true. But I think you can start with Constantine, and then in this movie you can add the other characters. But yeah, Constantine, yeah, first one.
Yeah, that'd be
we need
great.
to we need to have him again. I love the character. Really love him.
Yeah, and he hasn't been in a whole lot recently.
Only the animated universe
Yeah.
a lot, but yes.
Now, are you excited more for the DCU or are you excited more for what Matt Reeves has going on in his own pocket of the DC movies?
Well, if I don't know if we will have the Batman Part Two, but right now I'm like I don't know. But no, I love both. Honestly, I want to see Batman Part Two, the Penguin, and the other Batman. So I'm okay with both universe.
Okay.
That's not a problem. Especially, I think that I don't think we will have Batman Part Three. So I'm like,
Oh, really?
I don't know. I don't. No, that I don't think we will have Batman Part Two, Part Three. I don't know. That's my thinking.
Yeah, at this point, it's kind of up in the air because they've taken so long to get part two ready.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Robert Pattinson's going to be in that kind of, stage in his career where he's going to want to play Batman more than part two. But I really hope they do. I hope they make it a trilogy at least and try to, evolve that universe, maybe spin-offs like Penguin, stuff, more things like that to build that universe. But if they make it to part three, I think that would be satisfactory. It's just I like that universe, so I want to see more of it, and I want to see him more as Batman. So
Yeah.
hopefully they get to it.
Tough to say right now because I don't know. I feel like they keep canceling some project in the Batverse. So I'm like,
Yeah, like
okay,
the Arkham
yeah,
Asylum.
yes. And then the Gotham Police something,
Yeah, the GCPD one.
yes, cancel.
Yeah,
So I'm like, that's not too good. I don't think. That's why I'm like, maybe Batman Part Two, but the third one, I don't think so. Like maybe probably Matthew is writing both Part Two and Part Three. Maybe I'm hoping right now, but no, I think that's it.
Yeah. What would be your dream pairing for characters that never have been on the screen together? Which two characters would you like to see interact in the DCU?
Green Lantern and the Flash. Of
Oh,
course, Jordan
classic.
and yes, I don't know. I want to see them because I did read some comics recently with the Green Lantern, and then did have a scene with the Flash and Al. And for me, that was so. I don't know. I love Jordan. I love this Green Lantern and seeing with. I think it was Barry. Yes, and I don't know. Maybe Al Jordan and Green Arrow. Maybe,
Okay.
but I don't know the Flash. I don't think we'll have a Flash right now. I don't think we'll have a Flash character
Yeah.
right now. Maybe
Maybe.
they will reference the character, but I don't think. Maybe at the end of the first chapter,
Yeah. Maybe.
but right now, no. Yes, I can see James Gunn not doing a Wonder Woman and the Flash right now. Maybe that's late
Yeah.
um,
By the sounds
after
of
the
it,
first.
Paradise Lost sounds like it's gonna be a much later one.
Yes, Paradise Lost back in the day. I don't think we'll have Diana, maybe a young Diana, a baby Diana, but not Diana Prince, almost Wonder Woman. I don't think so. I think he's trying to um, even Aquaman. I don't think we will have Aquaman right now.
No.
That's
No.
in 5 years maybe, but not right now. We will have Wonder Woman in animated series or movie, but not live action. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think it would make sense if she was in it because it's gods and monsters and she's a goddess, so it makes sense if she was, but I think yeah, she's one they might bring in later with the Flash, Aquaman, and kind of even maybe Martian Manhunter could come in later too, and they'll focus mainly on Superman, Supergirl, Batman, and
Green
that side.
Lanterns, yes, yeah, yeah. I think he will try to not repeat the DCEU, so we will
Yeah,
not have Aquaman, the Flash, and Wonder Woman. But maybe animated movies for Wonder Woman and maybe the Flash is also like animated, but not right now.
yeah,
So yeah, but
and
I understand why.
yeah. My final question is: with the DCU taking multiple mediums like games, comics, TV shows, and movies, like having them all interconnected, do you think that could get too convoluted, or do you think that will be able to be managed by fans and they'll still understand everything?
I don't think so. That's too hard to even when you try to do a game, it takes like 5 years to do
Yeah,
a game. I think so. Maybe mobile game or something, but not a AAA video game. No, I don't
yeah.
think
No
so.
one's gonna
So
pay $90 to play the next thing you need to see to understand the movie and the show after that. Like, that's gonna be
uh,
insane.
I don't think that's possible for me. That's a dream. Uh, I think James Gunn did dream about that one because
I mean,
it's impossible.
that would be awesome having it all interconnected, but you gotta think all these things cost money. And
It's not free, and right now, Warner Brothers, they're
yeah,
losing money.
especially.
So I heard that they are trying to split the company in
Yeah, I
two.
saw that.
So I'm like, what? So they don't have money, so we can forget about the games right now.
Yeah.
And that's too bad, by the way, because I really wanted to have both universe at the same time, both media, but that's not going to happen. I don't think so.
Yeah. Like,
Maybe far away in the future, chapter two, but not chapter one. That's for sure.
yeah. Like I could see them doing it like they could have the movies and the shows kind of be in like connected and have that tell the story, and maybe they have a comic series that's kind of an offshoot of something that happened in the movies and shows. It's not necessary that you read it to
Yeah,
understand what's coming next, but it still exists in that universe maybe. Same with a game. It could exist within that story, but it's not a necessity to play that to understand what's happening next, to kind of build the universe and how big it is.
Yeah, side stories maybe that will be a reference in the movie, but
Yeah.
nothing major, not dark side in the in the game, and we don't have dark side in the movie. That would be so what the
That would
fuck.
be stupid if they made the finale to a chapter be a video game you have to play. Like Dark Side War, the game. You have to play that to get the ending to the entire series. That'd be stupid.
So bad. And what if the game sucked?
Exactly,
So
yeah. Like
probably
you
not.
saw happen with the Suicide Squad game.
Yeah, but that was a flop from the beginning when they tell the story. Even the first trailer, I was like, I don't know, too much. The focus wasn't too Justice League, and also I think I'm done seeing Evil's Justice League. I don't like to see an evil Superman. I don't want to see that again. I think we're
Yeah.
cool. That's it.
I think they'll
But
stay away from that now.
in the movie Superman, we don't have an evil Superman. So I don't know. That's
Unless they bring in Bizarro, and that's how you say, yep, there's the evil Superman. He's not like the main Superman. Obviously, you'll have Corn Sweat be a
yeah,
Superman, but you'll still have an evil version maybe in that universe.
maybe two evil versions, three,
Yeah,
no
with
two. I think
Ultraman.
Ultraman. I think will be another clone of the first clone, or maybe I don't know. We will see. But that's so strange.
Yeah, so that's all the questions I've got. Very, very great chat. I think I've talked a lot about DC stuff that I've been holding in, wanting to discuss with other people. But yeah, that was great. Thank you for the
Thank you.
conversation. Um,
Thank you.
I know this is going on both channels, so anyone that's watching on my channel, go check out RezTalk Reviews. Great DC content. Pretty much like every day you've got something coming out, depending on when the news is dropping. You've got consistently through the week. Um,
Every 2 days or every 24 hours. I'm
yeah,
trying.
yeah. Well, you've been doing a great job covering all the news
Thanks.
that's dropping and being very quick to act on it and get a video out. So that's great. And if you're watching on his channel, my channel is Thwip Media. I've got Marvel and DC content.
Yes.
Not a lot of DC. It's mainly Marvel, but I do have DC things on the channel. So
You need
um,
to cover some DC news and stuff. I think you're great.
I've thought about it, but it's also like the time management between
Yeah.
both. It's kind of that's a whole other thing to figure out. So
I was thinking about this. I was like, maybe I will try to do a rest talk Marvel, but maybe that's too much.
with
And
the
then
amount
I'm not
of
a
news that's coming out for both, it's that would be a
yeah.
lot to manage. So yeah, but you're doing great on DC. So
Thanks.
yeah, that is the conversation. So if you enjoyed this, please make sure to subscribe to both channels, give them both a like, and comment what your favorite DCU project that's coming out would be, what you think of what our takes on this universe would be, what you'd like to see, all that kind of stuff. So thank you for watching.
Peace.